Yo, what's up people? It's Moe.D.C for a new video. So, here I'm doing a visual novel called Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a visual novel about a boy, a teenager in the school, in the third year school, that is taken by force to a literature club with this for a beautiful girl. So now, let's me explain a little. I'll play a little the game just to see if I want to do a game of it, if I want to do voice and a video of it, etc, etc. So, I try so many times to do the voice of girls, but I can't do the voice. Sorry, I can't do the voice like that. So I will do a girl voice, but just one for all the girl. Sorry for that. So now let's begin. And of course the boy voice will be my voice. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any intention she may draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of work out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she will oversleep more and more frequently, and I will get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better of running away. Whatever, I just take an indulge in front of crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I have asleep again, but I got you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Hey, you say that like you were here thinking about hindering me. That's mean, Mohe.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, sorry, I have like a bad throat. As we draw near the street, become increasingly split with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Mohe, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any club. I have not been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you will join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I deliberately go along with whatever she's going on about. So you really like to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skill before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at thought of you becoming a need in a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I will look at the few club if it make you happy. No problem, huh?
Will you at least promise me you will try a little?
Yeah, I guess I will promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself run into her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So we change to the classroom. We are at the school after the class. The school days are as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Why I have to do this? This is so boring. I don't want to. I'm already with all my life like this. So you want me to check out some clubs? I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. For me, by myself, if I have to go to college, I will go maybe to a club like the Okil Club or the game creation or just the video game or whatever. If you are at college or you will want to go at college, what club will you join? Take a time to go into comment and write it.
Hello?
Sayuri. Sayuri must have come into the classroom where I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I got you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your one club.
Well, I thought you may need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayuri,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meaning.
Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it will be fun to start her new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcake and everything.
Don't make promise you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have played all this out. Yeah, that you know, this is so right. Like, are you stupid or you're just a big genius that can predict the future? It will be free. It will be funny if I could do this. I'll let out the long time. Fine, I will still buy for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
So now we're at the classroom for the literature club. And today, I sold my soul for a cupcake. With the thunder in the behind. I digitally follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swing open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always said nice thing about you. Seriously, you broke a boy! Way to kill the atmosphere!
Ah, Moe, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with sore attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably her first year. She's also the one who made cupcake according to Sayuri.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayuri said that quietly into my hair, then turned back toward her girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, we appear completely more mature and timid, seem to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Moe. Monika smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we've probably talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feel a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Moe.
Sorry.
We made room for you at the table so that you can sit next to me and Monica. I will get the cupcake. Hey, hi madam, how will I get it? Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desk around to form a table, as Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a warped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! Natsuki lifts the fold of the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate we used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take a one.
I'm going to destroy my voice with this girl. Oh. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. That's so good. So good, this is the best cupcake. Even Teru couldn't do something like that. That's so good. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you taking me? It's not like
I've not heard this somewhere before.
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. The Sayori said.
Well, maybe. but not for you know, you dummy.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki with logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returned to the table, carrying the tea set. She carefully placed a teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a wolf tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of tea let Lou enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Hehehe.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri look away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiled to herself in relief. Monica raised her eyebrow and then smiled at me. So, what made you consider the Literature Club? Well, for a girl, I will said. And you are one of the 4 girls, my beauty. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should not tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I have not joined the club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy there, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fully exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major club. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Hahaha. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all out the politics around the major club. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for an event. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it's not correct order to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is really great leader.
You really outlined in agreement. Then I'm surprised there is not more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool event like a festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this level before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone absolutely agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find this trio. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. So, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Moe, what kind of thing do you like to read?
Well, okay. So I stopped playing the game right here. So please, I do a prayer for the god of everything. Please, don't let Moe say manga. Manga is not literature. I pray for the god. Considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? No! No! Moe, you stupid. I muttered quietly to myself while joking. Natsuki has suddenly perked up. It looked like she wanted to say something, but she kept quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I am stupid or something? I spoke without thinking after saying Yuri saw smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri trusts the rim of her cup with her fingers.
My favorite is usually novel that builds deep and complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walk in, but it all proves that by the way her eyes light up, that she's finding her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your one lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of Harvey lately.
I read a book once.
Oh, so you actually did read a book. That's impressive, Moe.
That will be so much fun. I just fully grasp something I can relate to at the medieval level. At this rate, Yuri means as well I'm having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would not have expected that, Yuri.
For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real world is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh, why that? Well, I just...
Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
This is so the tsundere of the story. It's a really good tsundere. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What? What gave you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it loud! Hey, give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcake, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
So you stood up behind the Natsuki and upbrought her on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
So I think for the first episode I will stop here. I don't want to do so much a big episode, and I don't know how many times It's between the start and this episode. So thanks for viewing this video. If you like it, subscribe to the channel, push the like button, and if you have any question, comment, or if you want to answer the question, if you have to go to college and you go to a club, what club will you go? Just write it in the comments. It was Moe.D.C for the first episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Ciao!